Taurus. Let's go ahead and see. Oh, before I forget, let's read number 6 for you. It is what it is. All right, let's see. Number 6 for Taurus. By the way, this is for Capricorn. If you are interested in listening to that reading, that one is already uploaded. Go check it out on YouTube. Okay, so it says radical acceptance, engaging life on life's terms, observing circumstances and taking them at face value, recognizing and releasing resistance and denial. What happens when you look at the world? Can you see it exactly as it is or only as you assume it to be? A door closing isn't an invitation to take a battering ram to it. What if there were another door to lead you to your destiny? If you can release your attachment to getting what you want, you'll be surprised by how much energy you have for more important things. Liberated from the burden of yearning, you'll have access to what is best for all. Can you try now to accept things as they are and shift your focus and attention until that other door opens up for you? Radically accept life on life's terms when you stop fighting against it and instead fight for what you truly desire. More of the world becomes available to you. When you are no longer in denial about what is in front of you, you will be empowered to make necessary changes with respect to yourself, your attitude, and your choices. The irony is that real transformation can happen once you surrender to the idea that things are exactly as they are meant to be. If you step back with clarity and acceptance, you will realize that life is offering you something magical. Even if circumstances send you on a temporary detour, you will discover treasure beyond your imagination and a new way to embrace the world. Keep this prayer in mind. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Interesting. Okay. So let's see. What's the message for Taurus here? We start off with, 7 of Swords. Okay. What's the message for Taurus here? The 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups. Well, damn. What's the message for Taurus? The Hermit, Temperance. Give me one more. And the 5 of Pentacles. With the Queen of Wands, Page of Wands, 3 of Swords, the World, Emperor, Tower, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so because this is the energy, it almost gives me the in-between energy. You are closing out a chapter that has been, I feel like, very difficult for you. But maybe the next door, quote unquote, hasn't opened for you yet. But it's because right now you're meant to spend some time learning appreciation of self. Queen of Wands is someone who's very confident, very charismatic, very charming, but they're very much aware of their value. They're aware of their intelligence. They're aware of their, energy. This is not somebody that you can trick into doing stupid shit that goes against their best interest. Now, 3 of Swords tells me that you might be a little brokenhearted right now, which is why you're closing out whatever cycle this is. But it doesn't mean it's going to be easy, right? This cycle was most likely with people that you really cared about, people that you invested a lot of time and energy into. And so it does feel a little, it hurts. Let's just be clear. It's hurting. You're hurting. But with the Hermit, I do think you're taking some time off to just decompress, recalibrate. So I don't necessarily see this as a negative thing. Even though the 5 of Pentacles isn't really a pleasant energy, I think you just want to kind of be alone right now because you're processing this loss, whatever it entails. You're processing how you feel about it. Ooh, I just dropped a pen. How everything happened, what your role was. with the Seven of Swords, if there was anything that you were in denial about, or there was anything that you weren't being honest with yourself or with others about, you're processing that as well. How that might have contributed to where you are now. Clarify Seven of Swords. Let's see. Start with the Page of Pentacles. Clarify Seven of Swords. Clarify Seven of Swords. The Star, Page of Wands. Ooh. Okay, so this is you, Taurus. Here you. Oh, Five of Swords. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Radical acceptance. The reason it came up is because I think that you're accepting yourself. As in, whatever happened between you and this person or people, because it could be a group, you're realizing your role. Five of Swords, you did something that ended up backfiring on you and that you're healing from, but you're recognizing, I did this to myself, whatever that is. I did this to myself. You might have been very obstinate. I mean, I'm talking to Taurus. And I have a Taurus moon, okay? I'm not judging you guys. But whatever this is, you feel like you were obstinate, you were stubborn. You did something out of... it's like you took the you take the wheezy way out. The easy way out. With the Nine of Cups, you did it because it was easy, whatever this means. But you are learning. You are growing from whatever it is that you were in denial about. I feel like you're a student right now. It's uncomfortable. Page of Wands energy. It showed up over here with the Queen of Wands as well. It's uncomfortable to realize that you might have been lying to yourself or to others. And some of the lies that we tell, we're not really aware that it's a lie, right? Not all the time, until we're being really honest with ourselves and then like, no, that's not true. That's not true. Why did I say that? Or we tend to maybe enhance the truth. That is still a lie. Or we tend to leave out the truth. That is still a lie. And I feel like maybe in the past you didn't really see it that way. And now you're accepting yourself, as in you don't want to judge yourself. You're not trying to guilt trip yourself or shame yourself into changing. You're trying to love yourself into changing, which is the right way to change. Because most of the time when we do use things like lies, manipulation, any of those things, those are survival tactics. That's a survival mechanism that we learned to survive our environment. And now you may be realizing that. And when you realize that, you're like, oh, okay. Instead of judging myself and making myself feel like shit, I have to realize that I might have taken the easy way out. I might have done something that backfired on me because I was on survival mode. And that is exactly what the Star card, that's what's helping you heal. The fact that you're not beating yourself up over it. You're just accepting this is just how things went. And it's improving your self-esteem because you're respecting yourself more. When you are honest with yourself, you have a lot more respect for yourself. Clarify Seven of Pentacles. Let's see. Clarify Seven of Pentacles. Got the Magician. Now the Magician is a powerful person, but the Magician can also be a trickster. And yeah, Knight of Swords, clarify Seven of Pentacles. Oof. Eight of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The Page of Swords. Oof, child. The Devil. Six of Cups, Two of Swords. Whatever you did, whatever the easy way out was, Taurus, you're already paying for it. You already are dealing with the consequences of it. Eight of Swords, Knight of Swords. I think that the more you examine yourself, you're realizing it came from a place of possibly limiting beliefs or insecurities. And it was done like you acted before you really thought things through. You might have told a lie, because the magician is not, like I said, they're trickster energy, right? Or you might have created an illusion because you wanted a specific opportunity. But see, we've got the 8 of Swords with the Knight, which makes the 9 of Swords. And then the 9 with the Page makes the 10. So that's why I'm saying you're already paying for it, because you're already struggling to sleep. You're not at peace. And that lack of peace is what made you be like, okay, I need to look at this thoroughly, because what the hell did I do? And this is great because I'm not saying that I'm glad you're going through this. I'm saying that I'm glad you're growing from it, because you are growing from it. You started questioning yourself. You started asking the right questions. And you're going through, I'm surprised I don't see Phoenix energy here, or like changing, because I see you transforming. I see you growing, having to disconnect from things that you always thought this is just how things are. You are disconnecting from that mentality. You're becoming wiser. The Hermit energy, that's why it's here. You're becoming wiser, more mature. Let's see, clarify I don't know if it's going to tell me what the opportunity was, because that's really not the point. I think the radical acceptance of yourself and the lessons you're taking from the opportunity that you swiped, because maybe you took it from someone else, or maybe I don't know, there is some trickster energy involved, but whatever it is, you're growing from it. Clarify 8 of Cups. That's the main point here. Look, Queen of Cups. Clarify 8 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles. Oh. And Queen of Swords. Look at that. Ooh, 5 of... Damn. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we have 2 Queens of Wands here. So this could be like a sibling. Unless this is same-sex connection. This could also be... It doesn't have to be, because even if it's a male, this could just be energies that they're learning to integrate into themselves. Regardless of what it is, I think that you did go through a period where you were really depressed. Especially with the Moon card here. I think you're really depressed because whatever you did might have ruined your chances with whoever this other queen is. You put them through a lot, and now you're realizing it's like the tables turned, and now you're going through a lot by realizing what you put this person through. So either one, with the 4 of Pentacles, this is how tightly locked up your heart was. You didn't want to be honest with yourself for a long time. And now you feel like there's some, like you're being taught. Look at, there it is. There's the Death card. Your spirit guides or someone around you, because Hierophant energy is a teacher. Someone is helping you understand this. Someone is helping you grow and change. Look at that. Someone is helping you stabilize emotionally. Not before you just kind of processing what's happening here. Because at the Queen of Cups, it almost feels like you gave away something. You like discarded something. Because that's the way I see, like, this is wasteful. And with the 8 of Pentacles, it was something, either one, it was something that required a lot of work. And that's where the 5 of Cups is coming from. You're finally, I will say this, you're finally getting over whatever this depression, this grief was. You're finally getting over it. But the only way you got over it is by examining the truth, being honest with yourself, being very clear, and being like, okay, I'm going to stop blaming myself and stop beating myself up. Instead, let me look at this situation from an objective perspective. and be honest about what emotions I was under when I was making these choices, when I was refusing to do the work, or when I was I don't know, because feel like the Eight of Pentacles is also here because this is something you've made a part of your daily routine. You might be doing shadow work daily. You might be pulling oracle cards and getting advice. You might be meditating. Whatever it is, you've made it a part of your daily routine that whatever you threw away, you're learning from that lesson. Yeah, it's like a lesson. You're learning from that. But it's good because it's helping you respect yourself. Your self-respect is growing. Your understanding of the fact that why you made certain choices, digging into your subconscious, it's making you grow in the way that you perceive yourself. Because if you notice, we've got 3 queens already, and the Queen of Pentacles showed up a while ago. So I feel like you're really leveling up by being honest with yourself and holding yourself accountable without, shaming yourself into changing. Excuse me. Clarify the Hermit. The Knight of Wands. Clarify the Hermit. Okay, kind of bent these. So you've got the Fool, the 6 of Swords, the 3 of Wands. There's the Moon card again. Okay, so whoever the Hierophant is that's showing up under the Moon card, there's a specific guide you have. I don't know if this is a living guide, like they're an actual person, or if they're a spirit guide, but there's a guide. You have a guide who is helping you grow wiser. They're helping you understand. They're shining light on what really happened. And with the Knight of Wands, you're starting to understand, okay, so I did some impulsive move, but it's not just about the action taken. With the Moon card here, you're looking at why did I take that action? You're looking at the subconscious motivations. What made that impulse happen? Why was I so quick to leap towards this? Why was I so foolish in a way? But I do think you're trying to avoid words like foolish, like impetuous, like impulsive. You're trying to look at it like, what was I really after? What did I really want? Why did I make this choice? 6 of Swords. This is a problem-solving energy. That's what's helping you move forward. That's what's helping you understand, okay, so I had a certain vision. I had a certain outcome I was expecting. And that came out of possible, survivor mode. Or that came out of, maybe the way I was taught. Maybe the values I was given. And I'm starting to reshuffle those, reprioritize things and say, I don't want to take actions like that again. Clarify Temperance. 3 of Pentacles. There it is again, Queen of Wands. Clarify Temperance. Good for you, Taurus. And 10 of Wands, yeah. With the World, 10 of Cups, the Emperor. Look, I really think that you are leveling up through this process, because that is how you level up, honestly. You hold yourself accountable, but you're also looking at things. Remember, this card was understanding that things happened exactly the way they're meant to happen. Instead of living with regret and sorrow and shame and guilt, it's like, okay, so at that time that I did this, I was not my best self. That doesn't mean that I can't change. That doesn't mean I can't grow. And as you do that, you're not only feeling a lot more peaceful, a lot happier, but you're really stepping into your power. This is the 3rd time we see the Queen of Wands show up. You are absolutely stepping into your power. Because this tree is making me think of, like, imagine if there was this crooked tree, imagine if you could use magic to, like, straighten it out. That's what I feel like you're doing. Whatever it was that your foundation, taught you, wherever you were given as a childhood or as an environment in your formative years, it possibly made things grow crooked inside of you. And you're using your subconscious, your hard work is to straighten that out. And this is giving you a much, look at you, you're standing in this regal, this combination here, it's like regal, powerful, exotic. I don't know. You just look very attractive. Also, it's a very empowered energy. You're very much in an empowered place. But because you know that saying of heavy is the head that wears the crown. Whatever it is that you're doing, it's because you want to step into a certain position, whatever that means. And so you're taking responsibility. You're growing wiser. You don't look like it. You don't look like this. But this is what you're doing. You're taking responsibility, accountability. And again, this makes me think, not only the different colors makes me think of the different chakras, it makes me think of Christmas lights, how joyful, bright, and cheerful they are, how much, Christmas is like a global thing. Even countries that aren't Christian celebrate Christmas. And I feel like you are embodying that. Whatever it is that you're stepping into, it's going to be a global thing with the world card here. And so whatever the position is, it requires you being in this level of empowerment, in this level of self-awareness. And this is wonderful. This is great. You're doing fantastic. You're really, Temperance, the fact that the Emperor showed up, I really feel like you're balancing out the masculine and feminine within you. And this is resulting in amazing work for you. Clarify page, 5 of Pentacles, sorry. We've got 2 of Pentacles. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. With the 6 of Cups and the Page of Swords. Look at this. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Because I feel like you are genuinely, absolutely being guided by spirit right now. You see how she's blindfolded? The 2 of Swords usually is not like this. The 2 of Swords is usually just somebody sitting behind some, stagnant water. In front of some stagnant water, and they're wearing a blindfold. Their swords are crossed over their chest. Not this one. In this 2 of Swords, this is a delicate balance. You may not see the why behind certain things, but you are allowing yourself to be guided by spirit. You are allowing yourself, like you're totally tapped in right now. Absolutely tapped in. So whether you realize it or not, this tapped in energy, this journey you've been on, the next door that's opening, what you don't see, it's got love behind it. You don't see that. You don't see this. You're following spirit's guidance. And I don't know what part of this journey you're on. For some of you, you just started this. For others, you're ending it. But those of you who are at the end of it, who feel completely empowered, stepping into this place of, being aware of your emotions, being clear about the why of your decisions, stepping into this place of complete, empowerment, you're allowing this guidance to take you where it's meant to take you. And you just don't realize it's guiding you towards the 2 of Cups. Somebody who's a King of Swords to your Queen of Swords. A King of Wands to your Queen of Wands. And I don't think, look, I'm telling you, I feel like you have gotten so comfortable in this space. That's how you'll know whether you're at the end of it or at the beginning of it. Because I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you've gotten so comfortable being alone that initially you might be a little resistant to this. It might feel a little intrusive to have somebody in your space now that wants to be a part of your life. But spirit is, again, you'll see. You'll get the confirmations that are telling you who to trust. Again, look at her eyes. They're closed. Being guided by spirit. And it's like the third eye, not the physical eyes. Which also indicates looking at somebody's heart, not just their physical appearance. Now with the 6 of Pentacles, this means a couple of things to me. On one hand, it's saying all this work that you've been doing, it's paying off. You're getting exactly what you put into it, you're getting out of it. For others of you, it means that whoever it is that's coming into your life that you do not see right now, they are your equal. Both of these cards represent equality. With the Six of Cups, this is not only somebody that's part of your soul tribe, but the fact that we have a woman and a child here tells me that you may not immediately recognize who they are. It might feel like just a very sweet friendship, you know, someone that you look at like, oh, they're a great person. Whether you look at them like a mom figure or that you look at them like a son. I don't know why this is coming up, but initially you will not see this person as a romantic option. And maybe, I don't know if it has to do with age, Page of Swords. I hope not. Let's hope there's not a huge age difference. We don't like that too much. I would say, I don't know, there's got to be a certain, because here's the thing. Age difference does not matter. To me specifically, I don't think it matters as long as this person is in their late 20s, early 30s, at least, because that means their frontal lobe has completely developed. They are not a vulnerable, weak person the way normal children or young adults would be. Because let's be real, normal young adults and children do not have the capacity to match with a full-blown adult. They just don't. So the only reason that an age difference would be more reasonable to me is if that person is already hitting 30 or already in their early 30s. Then I'm like, okay, then they can be with whatever they want. They're fully aware of what they're doing. So there might be an age difference, but this would be then definitely in the older range. I am not encouraging you to date a teenager. Please don't. So, but there is something, or maybe you're just not aware. Maybe you're just not aware of their age and you think they're really young because just like you don't present the age that you are mentally and in your soul and your heart, they may not either. So only time will tell. But I think you're doing amazing. This acceptance of yourself that you are practicing is exactly what you're supposed to do. Keep up the good work, Taurus. I'm very, very proud of you. If you got this far, by the way, and you want to help me, you want to support the channel, then make sure in the emojis below, go ahead and drop a, we should do a red heart to represent the Queen of Wands energy here. The little champagne glasses that are clinking to represent the Two of Cups, and a brown, blue, black heart, depending on what your preference is, for whoever it is that's coming in that you don't see coming in, okay? So that's what I got for you. If you want to drop an actual comment, then that would even be better. But if not, those 3 emojis will be enough. And I look forward to feedback as usual. Love you guys. Bye-bye.